Encounters of the Spooky Kind is a Hong Kong horror classic. This is a creative mix of martial arts, comedy, and horror. This one is about courageous Chung, also known as Bold Chung. Chung likens himself to be the bravest man in the village. So he always struts around with a puffy chest, you know, I'm the bravest. However, he has a nightmare where he's attacked by two scary creatures. And unbeknownst to him, his wife is being unfaithful with a man that he works for. He runs a rickshaw and just hangs around the village. And this vicious man, Tam, wants to kill Chung. So he hires a wizard to do him in and you know, basically set him up with a dare to like go hang out at an old house or somewhere where he can be killed by the dark arts. However, that wizard's fellow classmate is a righteous do-gooder, so he helps out Chung unknowingly, but then the two of them become friends. The only way that he can save himself is to rely on his master's teachings to combat the dark arts. So this movie takes a while to get going. We don't get our first real action sequence until almost an hour into the film. Most of it's just sort of him doing heroics and stuff, and then we don't really get the vibe of this movie until the first fight scene, in which a corpse is reanimated and tries to fight him. And Chung basically almost escapes with his life, but then the plot thickens and the movie gets better as it goes along, because Chung gets framed for something, and then he's on the run. And then we get this amazing like 20-minute climax in which basically a dark arts duel with the two wizards basically trying to face off and summon spirits so that their avatars, you know, Mr. Tam and Chung, and the protege of the Dark Wizard all become possessed by spirits, and gives them amazing martial arts abilities to fight each other. So that finale is like insane. But also the movie just perfectly mixes a balance of comedy, action, and horror. There's some great choreography here and there, especially with Sammo versus corpses and things like that. Also, there's little fun world-building moments too, like apparently using the dark arts makes you really thirsty, so like the villain often has his assistant bring him a giant bowl of tea, and he's like, water, I need water, because I'm like doing all this dark magic stuff. But this is a perfect mix. Watched this from my childhood, that's why it's a MovieFiendz favorite. It's still funny, you know, it came out in 1978, it still withstood the test of time. Great athleticism and stunts, and you know, humor and the cool mix of the supernatural. So Encounters of the Spooky Kind is definitely a recommendation for me and a MovieFiendz favorite.